Hey guys, this is Jessica from Peterson SEO. Thank you so much for speaking with me the other day and requesting this free video. So today I'm going to show you a few tips that you guys can apply right away. That's really going to help with your online presence and getting more organic leads. Because nearly 70% of your organic leads are going to come from your website. So it is going to be really important that your website be properly optimized so you can actually capture that traffic. So as you can see, we are on your website, and it does appear that your website could be a one-page website. Billing, water damage restoration. This is good. This is a really good local buyer intent keyword. Looks like you have tabs here. So you actually need a separate page for every single one of your services. Tabs are not good enough. Google needs content, and they need a lot of content. And so your homepage needs to have a minimum of 1,000 to 1,500 words of content, depending on what your competitors are doing. If your competitors have more content, you are going to need more than they have. Now, your content needs to be built around your services and your local buyer intent keywords. Those are the keywords people are actively searching for your services. Every single page, though, needs to have their own content and their own keywords. So your homepage here, having a summary of each of these is great. That's what a homepage is designed for. But you actually also need a separate page for every individual service as well. And you should also have a separate page for each service area that you service. Any place that you service that has search volume really does need their own page. That way you can be found organically for each of these services and in each of those communities. So that's going to be really important. And the service area pages should be like mini home pages, but with their own unique content and their own keywords specific to that city and those services. Let's see. What else do we have here? Okay. So, yeah, that's going to be the biggest thing here is you need to work on your content and your keyword strategy. You do have good repetition of the Billings water damage restoration, which is great, which is also your brand, but it's also a keyword, a local keyword. So that's really good. But you're going to have to work on the other keywords. People research different ways. They look up things different ways. So there's many variations to those keywords. So you do need to do your keyword research, work on your content and your keyword strategy. Google has little robots called crawlers that go and index all of your pages, pulling that original content and keywords so they can index you and put you in front of your customers. Let's take a look at your top competitor. Newman Restoration is your top organic competitor. They have a decent website. They have separate pages for each of their services. Let's see. They have interlinking pages, which is really important for your SEO. Got a little bit of content here. And a little bit there. Some more interlinking. So you guys have probably about the same amount of content, but you're going to need a lot more content. And definitely more content than they have. And focus that on those local buyer intent keywords. Now, even though they have the multiple pages and a nice looking website, they are missing the boat on the service area pages. So these guys should be actually pretty easy for you guys to beat by just following these strategies that I'm providing you. And then support your website with SEO, because a website without search engine optimization is not going to be found online. So if we look here, you have zeros across the board. 0 here for your domain, that's your website as a whole, means that Google doesn't trust your website, and that's 100% because of your backlinks and referring domains. You have 0, and you need a lot of these, but not all are created equal, so you need to make sure that you're only going after the authoritative backlinks, which are directly related to your services, and that they're do follow links so that they share the power of those high ranking sites. And Google will only give you credit for 1 backlink per referring domain. So you don't want to spam your backlinks with a bunch of backlinks from the same referring domain. You don't have any keywords indexed on your website, and so you're getting 0 traffic. So you're missing out on a ton of potential traffic by not being optimized. So if we look at your competitor, they have a low rating of a 6 with over 4,000 backlinks. So that just goes to show you that not all backlinks are created equal, and how important it is to get the good quality links, because with that many backlinks, they should have a much higher score. And if we look here, they only have 65 that are do follow links. So you only need to beat their 65 referring domains in quality as well as quantity. But because they have a lot more pages, they have been indexed for over 800 keywords, but they're only getting 137 people to their website because they're not ranking well for all of those keywords. So these guys are going to be relatively easy for you to beat, but you are going to have to work on the content and keyword strategy and support those keywords with your backlinks so that you can rank those keywords to the first place in Google. And then the last part of the puzzle here is this Google Maps section. Your goal should be to be in the top 3 of this section, because 30% of people search in the maps and won't search anywhere else. So if you're not listed here, you send all those leads to your competition. In order to be in the top 3, there are several factors, including your website performance. But the most important is going to be your citations. And that's going to be the name of your business, your address, phone number, and website, and listing those in a bunch of directories like Yelp, Yellow Pages, and Glassdoor. So you're going to need a lot more of those than your top competitor. But when you follow each of these tips I provided you today, your website can be number 1 across Google for each of your services and in all your service areas using those local buyer intent keywords supported by your SEO. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful and would love to get your feedback on what you thought of this video. If you have any questions at all, go ahead and give us a call at the number on the screen and we can chat. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.